I'm about to use. Okay, guys, we are back with another Country Wayne skit review. And first, we're going to review the part where we saw Anthony on the phone with Amber's father, right? She on the phone. She on the phone with he on the phone with Amber's father, asking Amber's father to come down to help him with Amber, right? To help him with Amber because of Amber walking around here with a damn trench coat on, not coming home at nighttime, talking about something she need time away and she taking breaks by herself and stuff. And so he don't know what's going on, so he need to see if he could come down to help him. And so, Amber Father's like, you know what, you talking about my daughter, I'm the one, I know my daughter, so I could be able to handle my daughter with you. Okay, I could come down. So Anthony's like, okay, I'm going to send you a flight ticket for you to come down. So he's gonna come down. Cause remember, guys, he was at their vow renewal. Anthony surprised Amber when she thought that he forgot their anniversary. He had flew her father down to attend the vow renewal. Their vow renewal. So he was just down here. But okay, we're gonna see what's gonna happen when Papa Smurf get down here. Okay, that's number one. Second skit was we saw with Michael Jacob with Mike Jacoby and his and Darren's sisters all in the pool area putting their feet in the pool, and they talking about Dom, and talking about he can't forgive her because that's like his brother. That's like his brother, and it's not the blood brother, but it's still like his brother, so he can't forgive her for that and all this other stuff. And I'm just sitting there looking at Jacoby because me as a human being, I would sit and say to Mike, Mike, nothing for nothing, you trying to act like you innocent. You literally sitting here trying to act like you innocent. And Mike would be like, well, I'm not doing that. But no, you and Don wasn't in a relationship when she was doing that. But you and her damn sure was in a relationship when you was sitting here fucking Lisa on that house in your house and Miss Gladys saw you. Like, don't try to act like you haven't been doing nothing, Mike. You've been doing some stuff. And then 2 hours after you broke up with Dom, you went and fucked Sonny. You went and fucked Sonny 2 hours after you broke up with Dom. So let's not act like you have not been doing something, Mike. Because see, you acting like you acting like your community thing is not stinking, and it is stinking. And I can't wait for one of y'all to come down with some damn STD and it all stem from all this shit right here. I can't wait for that to happen. I truly can't. And so, what I was sitting here excited about, because my husband was like, you know what? I got a plot twist. And I said, plot twist for what? He said, what happens if, the whole scenario that happened with Shayla and Anthony, what happens if that happens with Amber? That, she decides that she's going to work on her marriage with Anthony, and she comes up pregnant, and she don't know whether it's Anthony's or Dave. I said that would be a great plot twist, because then that'd be Anthony getting the shit thrown back in his fucking face. It would be getting, so then he could be sitting there looking at that baby like, that baby don't even look like me. I need a DNA test. And you find out that ain't even your fucking baby. Okay, so now you sitting there gotta raise another fucking baby like Amber raising Shayla baby. And now his father come to get him or her. His father come to get his baby. That shit would be funny as hell. Oh my God, that's a good plot twist, baby. That is a great plot twist. That would be a great, phenomenal plot twist. The whole time, Anthony thinking that Amber's pregnant with his baby, while she over here knowing that this might be Dave baby. That this truly might be Dave baby. And Dave know that this might be his baby. And then when the baby come, they gotta get DNA tests. Because now Andy's sitting there looking at that little baby. Boo boo, that shit would be funny as hell. Now he's sitting in Amber shoes. Now he'll be sitting in Amber shoes, boo boo. And then Dave coming to the house picking up his child. Dave coming to the house picking up his child. So now it's just not about Shayla coming to the house dropping off her kid, but now Dave coming to the house picking up his kid. That would be a great plot twist, okay? A phenomenal plot twist, okay? My husband's like, I got a great plot twist for you, Tasha. That would be a phenomenal plot twist. And I would be all in it with my popcorn, all in it with my popcorn, okay? All in it. Because I'd be like, well, how that feel, little Aunt Lo? Anthony, how that feel, Anthony? Anthony, how that feel? Okay, your baby getting dropped off, but so is Dave baby. So how that feel, Anthony? Huh? You stepdaddy to Dave baby. Huh? How that feel, Anthony? Is that feeling good for you, Anthony? Huh? Is that feeling good for you that you stepdaddy to Dave baby? Huh? Is that feeling good? Well, we got wait and see. We need the writers to actually start looking at these reviews. But thank you guys for tuning in to the Talk of the Table. Let's chat. Continue to like, share, and subscribe, and continue to leave your comments. I am Tasha, and we're gonna keep this moving on up, moving on up. I think I might have to go back to my 2 braids because I tried to do the pony. I tried to leave it out, but I don't like my hair out like this. So I think I'm going to have to go back to my 2 braids tomorrow. I don't know. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next Country Wayne Skit review.